The
I've gone
trauma
off
was
on a
actually
tangent.
what does trauma look like in everyday life? So not even PTSD.
Yeah. So, but this is where it can get quite difficult because people portray very different trauma responses.
Okay.
So, I'm going to use some of the facets of PTSD because they also make sense because they are trauma responses.
Yeah.
So some trauma responses might be what we call intrusion symptoms. So these are things like intrusive thoughts that or memories of the traumatic event just randomly popping into people's heads without them wanting to really think about it.
Yeah.
Distressing dreams and nightmares. Flashbacks where people feel like they are genuinely back in that moment. And externally, people might not even realize people are having flashbacks because some people might not even be moving. They're just in their head thinking they're back in that situation.
Yeah.
So externally, you could be passing this on that could be dissociated and you wouldn't even know it. Other kind of trauma responses are avoidance. Avoidance for me is a fascinating one because again, with the population that I work with, hypervigilance and avoidance are rife. So lots of people won't go to certain places. But you won't know that unless that person has had to go to that area for a reason and you start to see a visceral response.
Yeah.
So if a young person has a friend that was killed, I don't know, in Lambeth, and that young person doesn't want to go to Lambeth anymore, people might not be registering that as a trauma response. Other trauma responses, I guess, changes in like negative alterations, we kind of call them, in mood and cognition. Yeah. So actually some people will struggle to feel positive emotions. Again, so a lot of these trauma responses tend to be quite internal.
Yeah.
So actually only the person will really know that they're experiencing this. People being under wiser.